Oh, I hate that image.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So I was like, oh, what's a good like front title card? I was like, oh, let me get the Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man kissing. Like, that's great. And so I Googled that, and this is one of the images that came up, and I said, well, I can't not use that.
Yeah, you're correct.
Folks, what is up, and welcome to another weird save data stream. Today, we're telling you what video game locations would be good spots to take a first date to. We've got a collection of save daters here, and we're going to talk about a bunch of crazy spots. Most of these are submitted by you, the viewers. Thank you very much. I don't have a tier list for this, so we'll kind of just be giving our thoughts, making jokes.
If we do like a fashion stream, we'll just give them points.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll say this is a 5 out of 5 or whatever, however we want to do it.
Oh, hold on. I did have a ground rule question.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If this takes place in a world that where the denizens of that world have some sort of power or special ability,
Do we get
we
it?
have that too?
I think we are NPCs that would exist in that location.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that's
Okay.
Pokemon, for example, yes, you could be a Pokemon trainer. But
Okay.
like Final Fantasy, for example, we're not Cloud, we're somebody at the
Right.
Golden Saucer.
Yes, exactly.
Right, but like we could use materia like anyone else technically.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
All right. Starting off, first location. Hey, it was in the thumbnail. It was the first idea that came to my mind. I wanted to get it out of the way.
Pac-Man kissing.
Bombchu Bowling, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, of course Zach wanted to get bowling in the fucking thing.
My note
Now,
is
is this more like taking someone to go bowling, or more like taking someone to a shooting range?
Great question.
I effectively said
It's
this
more
is.
like a shooting range.
I said that this is effectively like going to an axe throwing bar, but there's explosions.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, I think
This is
that's
like
right.
really cool bowling.
Yeah.
It's a hell of an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're trying to have a big, flashy first date, then yeah, go for it.
I think this is
Some would
fun.
call it an explosive.
I think
Yeah.
my problem with my same problem with like regular bowling as a first date is that there's a lot of time where like one person is going, the other person isn't going.
It's true. There's not as much time like downtime for you both to chat.
Yeah,
Which is
because
ideal.
if two people are bowling, in theory, you should just be like, what if the other go.
Yeah.
And of course, you can chit chat, but like,
Yeah.
we should
It's
go bowling.
I'm
fuck
so
yeah.
down, and so is Zach.
Hell yeah, you know I am.
All right, let's
Uh,
go bowling.
Let's go gambling.
Hey,
The downside to this, one, sensory overload if you don't like
Yeah.
loud sounds or
The
explosions.
explosions will be bad.
Explosions.
Yeah.
But then why would
Goodbye
you
to
go
your
here?
eardrums.
That's true. They don't give you earmuffs here.
No.
Link's got those bare ears out.
Yeah.
And he's got those
also,
elf ears too. You can hear everything real good.
Also-
It's probably worse.
unclear if throwing a Bombchu and it hits one of the Kukos, if it hurts them. It probably does,
It
but
absolutely does.
No,
Yes.
it
so
definitely
are you
does.
effectively maybe killing chickens?
The Kukos,
It might be a weird sex thing. You don't know.
the Kukos don't attack you, and as we know, when Kukos are hurt, they attack.
That's
so
true. That's true.
It's just proof that they're not hurt.
It could be they could be like robots. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think it's I think this is if, I don't know how we want to do what our point scale wants to be.
I just say do it out of 5.
Okay, I'd say this is a solid 4.
3.
I'll give this a 3.
I put it at a 3 just because some people will like this, some people will fucking hate this.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'd give it a 2.5, mainly because of the sensory overload.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, I think that's a
Call it
3
3
overall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Spocco Square from Switch Sports. It's a gigantic sports center filled to the brim with action, filled with common sports such as tennis, badminton, bowling, volleyball. Also includes chambara, where it's fencing but over a pool, 15 to 20 feet up, and soccer. But where the goal is 2 times as big and the ball is bigger than you. Basketball courts coming soon.
I mean, I guess if you like sports, like some
No.
kind of fucking nerd.
I mean,
It's not even like if you like sports. There's just too much happening here.
Are
Like,
we? So
I
are we?
wouldn't-
Are we watching or participating?
I would assume participating.
Does anyone
Oh,
remember
absolutely
all
not. I
of
don't
the?
sport.
So is it tennis, badminton, bowling, volleyball? There's others in this. I feel like.
Yeah.
The Switch one only had like 4 or 5. It was-
okay.
They have the chambara, the fencing
The chambara.
thing, soccer, basketball coming soon. I don't know if basketball ever got to the game. I assume it did, but
I think it did.
yeah. was a good joke.
Golf.
Whoever wrote that.
Don Ruby says golf.
Oh, golf. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I think an active date is really good, like an activity date. Obviously, your fun will vary based on the sport and you and your date. But like, I've gone on like tennis dates. I've gone on bowling dates. Like that shit's fun.
Yeah, those are fun. Badminton too. Those are fun.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is highly variable depending on how much you and the date like sports.
Yeah.
If you're the active type, this is awesome. You can get several kind of sports things at once, and also fencing over a pool.
Mhm.
That sounds
Beck makes
like
a
fun
great
as hell.
point.
Yeah.
That there is no time to talk, and like I don't want to be sweaty.
Depends on the sport, but
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Like
This was
also, I
interesting.
don't sport, so
Yeah.
this is a solid 0 out of 5.
I mean,
Wow.
as long as you're not like fiercely competing, you can talk to each other with like.
This
Yeah,
is kind of
yeah.
interesting because like I feel like most dates are like pretty universally good or bad, but like this one really depends on the actual people on the date.
Yeah, and I mean, I
Going
assume
with a
you
gamer,
wouldn't.
almost certainly gonna have a bad time.
I assume you would pick this spot or suggest this spot because you knew your date would enjoy it.
I don't know. You can be a sociopath.
It's true. I listen. I think I'm the highest on this, and I'm giving this a 3.
I was gonna give it like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, I'm at a
so
2.
I'll give it a 3. I like your logic that you'd probably be smart enough to invite someone that would enjoy this.
Oh
on this
yeah,
date.
I mean, like, I'm not,
I don't know.
Too rude.
I've known a lot of people that are terrible at dating, so like.
This is very true.
I'd go like 2.5.
I'm giving it a 0. So
David, what'd you say?
I want 2.
All right, we'll go around 2.5. I think that's the average. Going on from here, I wonder who sent this one in. It's the Good Soup Hotel from Monkey Island. Calm
Shit, they
atmosphere.
have good soup.
I know, right? Calm atmosphere.
I know 2 things about this place. They have good soup, and it's on Monkey Island.
Yeah.
And one of those brings it down.
Cocktails on demand, a giant wheel of cheese in the back that can even have a cheese fondue melted by the heat of lava, plus great views of an active volcano. Also, if you want to get that big titty goth girlfriend, there's a chance to get your fortune told in a graveyard just down the road. Plus, a chance to see a real ghost. Plus, if the date is going really well, there are bedrooms just upstairs. I do want to add there is a second picture for this one, which does make me like it more. This is the active lava flow that you can melt cheese over. That's pretty fucking sick.
So
I-
Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
this kind of fucks.
this
Yeah.
I mean, that
this is a
kinda
dinner
slaps,
date with
actually.
great ambiance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I-
assuming the,
I'm giving
assuming
it
the
a
food's
5.
good, this is like a
Yeah.
4 for me.
This is a
Yeah.
4
I'm giving
for
it
me.
a 5.
This is a
great.
5 unless your date is lactose intolerant, which would probably bring it down to a 3.
I think the only thing that brings it down from a 5 to me is that it is kind of like a novelty restaurant. You're going to pirate and medieval times, in a sense.
Uh-huh.
So hey, that's not the worst thing. in
We're
the world.
assuming we're in the world, right? So like,
Yeah.
that's just where we're at.
That's a good point. Are there regular non-pirate locations in the Monkey Island verse? I don't know about the franchise.
Beck, let us know. My only concern, and this is such a minor nitpick, is like you've got this as the vibes for the interior, which is just like normal chill hotel,
they're very
and then it's like
different, yeah.
random tiki vibes outside.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
I
fine.
agree with y'all. I think this is a solid 4. This is pretty good.
I give it a 5. So
Don Ruby asked a good question. How pricey we looking here?
How many dollars? When I looked this up on Google, how many dollar signs?
How many dollar signs does it have?
I would guess
it's
2.
got a
I
solid
guess 2.
$3 signs.
Pretty cheap. Beck
Yeah.
says pretty cheap.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
I'm at 4 stars here.
Yeah, I think it's solid 4. Could go 5, but I think 4 is great.
And like you gotta do the cheese fondue. It's a
Oh
it's a
my
huge
god,
moment.
are you kidding me?
Well,
Yeah.
obviously.
It'd be like going to the
Cheese melted with lava is metal as fuck.
such a cool.
We
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
do that.
What's the chain that does fondue pots?
Melting pot.
Melting pot.
It is literally just called melting pot. Yeah, melting pot fucks. I've gone on a date
Yeah,
there
melting
before.
pot's
It's good.
good.
I've never been there.
I don't know if
Gaga?
I think I've been
I've only been once,
once.
but it was good.
All right, moving on. The first of the theme park
There we go.
dates. We've got Twinkle Park from Sonic Adventure. Sort of like Disneyland, but you can also go fishing. And there's a slight chance an evil green robot will chase you. Cute couples get in for free. Is that
Take
true?
the cat here.
Is this
Yes.
one only in Adventure 1 or is this an Adventure
Only
2?
in Adventure 1.
Big
Okay.
the cat's,
Not an
big
adventure.
the
Why I
cat's
don't
here.
remember.
1 star.
But he's fishing.
I mean,
Chris.
that's
Does that
fishing, though,
change
Chris.
your?
Yeah, I don't like Big the cat though. Nor do I care about Froggy.
I also like cats, so like that might bring that.
Froggy. I don't remember. Does anyone remember like?
Oh, sorry. There's the second
what
picture.
the- Okay, thank
I
you.
remember nothing about Twinkle
There
Park.
is
Like,
there is at
are
least a
there-
canonical roller coaster. There is
Okay.
the big pool that you can fish in. I believe there's bumper cars. And maybe a Ferris wheel.
Fishing's a pretty terrible activity for an amusement park.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw that out
I was
there.
gonna say, I feel like I do not want fishing at an amusement park unless it's some sort of gimmicky,
Like carnival
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because you know what fishing really benefits from? Loud music going.
I was
And that's what I was gonna say. I feel like fishing.
for the fish.
Yeah, they hate that.
I
Yeah.
feel like having like a little isolated fishing area would actually be good for an amusement park because like people who want to get a break from all the noise and people
Yeah.
just go fishing for like an hour and then go back.
Now
to
we haven't discussed the fact that this is in space.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the skybox for this area. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't remember. Haven't played this game in like probably close to 20 years.
Yeah.
They just got a picture from fucking the Hubble telescope and just made it into a sky.
Yeah, probably.
Everyone knows how I feel about space, so
How do you feel
I
about
think-
space?
I
I fucking hate it.
Oh, okay.
I think amusement parks can be good. I don't think this is the one. 2 stars.
Yeah, I don't think this one hangs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
give this
give it
a
two.
1.
I'll give it a
No,
2.
like I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it.
I still
I'm
like
giving
theme
it a
parks,
two.
but I agree. There are a lot better theme parks that are listed. as
You know,
this.
cute couples getting in free is pretty sweet though. That
That is a
definitely
crazy
helps.
deal. Yeah.
But also, I feel like that's really, really.
If you go and don't get in for free,
Oh,
your date
right,
the
is ruined.
date's
right.
over.
Whose standards is cute? 'Cause
Yeah.
that could be pretty fucked up depending on who's determining what
It's-
cute
Some,
is.
some fucking neckbeard at the front.
It's
by the
Eggman.
turnstiles.
It's Eggman himself.
Shit.
Oh, no, that's actually probably a lot better than it could be.
Yeah, that's true.
Next
Fire 'em
up, Persona Cafe LeBlanc. It's a quiet part of town that receives little traffic. With the small customer base, it allows for a nice conversation without dealing with a large crowd. To me, it'd be the perfect spot if you were more introverted. This actually got submitted by 2 people. But
Yeah, I'm a big fan of coffee dates. They're good
Yeah.
for just like
And-
Oh, yeah.
The-
Especially for
the
a first
the 3 things we know about Cafe LeBlanc are that the coffee is incredible, the curry is
Right.
incredible, and the owner is a crotchety old fuck.
I was going to say,
and we
I,
also know there aren't usually a lot of people there.
I think
At
But
max, 2.
occasionally there are a bunch of teenagers.
There are a
That's
bunch of
true.
teenagers. They are planning
Oh, fuck,
crimes.
that's-
yeah. Oh.
Wait, but okay. If you're like Vic and I, you love overhearing some bullshit going on at the
That's
next
true.
table.
That's
That is
really
true.
good.
That's
There are
good
times I
bonding.
have told Chris to stop talking so that I could hear the conversation next to us better.
Honestly, that's a good vibe check on the first date too. Like, how
Oh,
do they
yeah.
do? They just join in? Or like, yo, are these teens gonna fucking kill somebody?
And then-
What are
and
they
then, yeah,
talking about?
There's also a cat.
Assuming you keep dating,
True.
like that's a great story from your first date.
Yeah.
Like we overheard.
True.
Remember those crazy
Children
teenagers?
planning a heist.
Yeah.
Especially once you like hear about them on the news a few weeks later when they do a lot of heist.
Holy shit, I overheard those teenagers doing that cry. That's crazy.
And then you get to find out if your first date is a snitch or not.
Yep,
True.
exactly. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I think this is great. This could be a 5.
I think this is a 5 for me.
I was at a
5
4,
is
and then the
great.
more we
Yeah.
talk about it, I'm feeling a 5.
It's a
It's absolutely
dope ass
a 5 for
jazz
me.
bar.
It's. I mean, it's the thing where like coffee dates are never going to be like, wow, that was such a great first date. But you're all like, it's still like you're just trying to get to know somebody, and I think
But you
this
can
is
also
perfect.
get curry.
You can also get curry, which hey, I fucking love curry. All right,
I made curry using the supposed recipe from the show, and it's pretty good.
nice. Is that 5s all around?
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Persona 5. Next, Fort Frolic from BioShock. Imagine what it was like before everything went bad, but at the same time, it's wet now, so be careful. I don't really understand the second part of that sentence, but I mean,
Maybe they're saying like if you go in the current state rather than when it
Yeah.
is good.
Right.
Currently, currently, it's the spookiest, worst place ever.
Yeah, I think that would be more my concern. Less
Before
so
that,
it
it
being
sounded like
damp.
it was pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
But it's also a libertarian seascape city nightmare.
That is a
Remember,
good point.
all of Rapture sucks. It is
Yeah.
it's literally run by
Loud.
all of the worst people.
Yeah.
So this is
exists.
also an interesting one of like, if we're assuming we're NPCs, that means we're the kind of people that live in Rapture,
Yeah.
which means that we suck.
Well, not necessarily. It could mean that you're going to Rapture, like visiting.
Yeah, but you have to be invited.
Oh, that's true. Oh, we have to
Or-
suck a lot just to get an invite.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mhm.
We already suck. Or you were born there, which I don't know if...
I think we're getting too hung up on the setup to this hypothetical. I think this
I
is
don't
pretty
know,
great.
man. This institution is run by the people who created Rapture, and I don't want to go to any institution run by the same people who created Rapture.
Yeah, like imagine Elon Musk.
no
bought a real
health
platform.
standards.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna be
That's
up to
true.
building because these people
This-
don't believe in regulations. They're
This-
all greedy as shit. Prices are going
What
to
all-
be like
This is
marriage.
literally Elon Musk built Outer Heaven. That's what fucking.
What is... what all is in Fort Frolic? There's the Fleet Hall, which is the stage thing.
Yeah, there's the art, all the
auditorium,
art
basically.
that What's His Fuck makes.
Yeah, there's an art gallery / museum.
There's shops.
There's shops, and there's like carnival games.
Yeah.
That's not great. Like, I mean, I guess it really depends on the quality of the show at the hall.
You can also inject yourself with drugs and then get magic powers.
Yeah, you can do that in all of Rapture. I don't do that. I'd go for a frog just to do that.
Okay.
I'm not really looking to inject myself with drugs.
This is like a 2 or a 1, honestly.
I
loud.
don't want to go to anywhere in Rapture. Sorry, I'm not taking
Also,
my date. That is the
The
zero.
music's gonna be like some old crooner, and like I'm not Jason. I'm not into that.
Wow. Listen, I love Art Deco design. That's got to be at least a 2 for me. I would probably go 2.5. I'm being high on this. But
What are you gonna look at stairs all night?
So one.
look at those stairs. They look so good.
They don't actually. But that's
No,
but that's the
those
Xbox's
stairs
fault.
actually look really uncomfortable.
What are you sitting on? Were you laying down on
Sit
them?
on them.
No, like they'd be uncomfortable to walk up.
Put me at a 2. It could be
Yeah,
a 1, but I'll give the
I'm
chance
at a
there's a good show going on.
I'm not
I go 2.
doing that. It's a 1.
Oof.
Soapy also just resubbed for 36 months, saying, "Hey babe, do you want to go to David's home and hook up?" What?
What?
I don't know what that means.
It's my house a date spot.
Brianna, imagine going to Trump Tower for your first date. Wow.
Yeah, okay.
That's a slam.
I'm ready to give it a 1 after that. That's a good joke.
It's a 1.
All right, moving on. We have, I did not know this was the name of the place, Coffee Talk Cafe from Coffee Talk.
I did not know that was the name of
Oh shit! Did someone put in the bar from Valhalla? It should be in here. I don't think-
No, yeah. Getting coffee is a
Well,
classic
let's be
first
real.
date.
It would get the same grade that this place would. 'cause
Yeah,
it's the
that's
next game.
well, except that one has Jill and Jill rules.
That's true.
Jill is pretty sweet.
It is, yeah. It is a cafe versus a bar.
That's true. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Getting coffee is a classic first date for a reason. Low price point without coming across as cheap and quiet enough for conversation. This particular coffee place is open late. It's got a nice mix of standard coffee orders and more adventurous ones, as well as a nice tea selection. If I lived in fantasy Seattle, I'd absolutely take a date here.
Now, here's a question I have about the whole we're NPCs in this world thing, both for this and Valhalla. Does that mean we're required to spill our entire life story to the bartender?
No.
And tell them all of our problems?
No, instead you're spilling all your life story to your first date,
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
which for some of us is a personal hell in terms of feeling.
I feel like this is just kind of Cafe LeBlanc, but like less cool.
I'd be afraid that the coffee person was gonna talk to me. I don't want to talk to anybody other than my date. Please leave me alone.
I mean, I think the vibes are really good. Again, we all agree coffee shop date's pretty great first date spot. Hey, this is a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm a 3 on this one.
Yeah.
Probably
give it a
about
2.
a 3.
I'm gonna go 3, not 3.5.
All right. Well, I think that balances at 3.
Sure.
Also, written word. Thank you for the resub. Moving on. Speaking of Soapy, The Lover's Tree from Tulip. It's time for Tulip. PlayStation 2 rep is the only time this game will be mentioned on the channel. It said
What
that
the fuck is Tulip?
It's a PlayStation 2 game that actually is really interesting, but it's complicated. It said that if you take your true love to the lover's tree and kiss them, you will be in love forever. Inside the trussie, there's a dude. I think he is the tree. He also does weddings. As your heart gets stronger, he stops calling you a poor beta and will instead call you a nasty boy. Good game, I think.
No,
I
know.
hate it.
Negative 50.
Yeah.
What if the giving tree was some creep?
I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't want the old tree man watching me the entire time.
The one thing I
I'm
could say is like I could totally see like young teens being like, "Yo, we got to go see the weird tree," but like beyond that, this sucks.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah,
listen.
in a CW show, they're gonna go see
Yes,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Listen, some people sent in joke answers, and I honored them by keeping them in here.
No, that's fine. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
'Cause I knew it was
get
gonna be funny.
This is a negative 6 million for me.
Knowing Soapy, I don't know if this is a joke.
What if we kissed in front of the tulip tree?
Yeah. Haha, JK.
The tulip
unless.
tree.
Unless, I don't know. Joke out of 5.
Yep, exactly. I should have spaced these better. Going back to Persona, we've got Jazz Gin. Drinks, conversation, and live music in an intimate atmosphere. What's not to like?
I don't like this.
Don't you have to be a certain level of cool to even get in here?
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
That's awesome.
Which means we're a certain level of cool by the rules of the game.
I was gonna say it means I'm not getting in, but yeah, let's go with that. With the defense.
I wouldn't want to go here.
This is cool. Yeah,
I mean, it's a nice atmosphere.
Yeah.
And, I mean, do you like jazz?
honey, we've been to places like this.
No, we haven't.
This is just kind of Tokyo Record Bar with a live singer.
Yeah.
That was different because that was like we got to pick the song and you
That's
waited
true.
for your song to come.
I think this
I don't
is
know.
great. This is,
This is
Don't
pretty
this place- don't
solid.
this place have- can't you get like really nice mocktails here?
Yes.
Isn't that the point?
Yeah, and which one you drink in terms of like which stat you get, but also you can pick like the person's favorite and get a bunch of love with them.
yeah, this is awesome.
I'd give this a 4.
Yeah,
It doesn't
4.
it doesn't have the food and drink reputation that Cafe LeBlanc does, but it's still a chill place.
It's got
I'd give
mocktails.
it a
Vic loves
3.
those.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm at a good solid 4 on this one.
I'm at a 4.
Good spot.
All right. I think that's 4 4s and a 3 from Vic.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. This is such a wild pick, but I so support you for doing it. The Lost Underworld from Earthbound. Warm tropical oxygen-rich air. There are several warm healing hot springs, and the entrance is in the cave of the friendly Tenda village, renowned for their excellent hospitality.
There are children playing baseball nearby and doing a whole meta narrative. Don't worry about them. Don't look them in the eye.
Also, there's
Also,
dinosaurs.
good luck to you if you're gonna take someone to hot springs on your first
Yeah,
date.
it's
Yeah.
pretty
That's
insane.
wild.
We're gonna go where fucking Lucia is in late.
Hell. This this is a terrible first date spot, but I couldn't not include it because Earthbound rep is funny to me.
Well, here's the thing. There's actual real dinosaurs here. It's certainly an impressive.
That's
fucking location.
true. You know,
That part is cool.
There
that's
are
cool.
real ass dinosaurs
Yeah,
here.
but I'm not trying to go to Jurassic Park. On a first date.
if
Littlefoot is right there.
if Jurassic Park was real, I would absolutely go there.
I would not.
This is I mean, okay. If I can pitch this is like a hiking date, then that's pretty
How long
good.
does it take to get to and from the Lost
I
Underworld?
don't fucking know.
Don't worry about that. Let's say you teleport.
That's a 2.
Honestly, give me a 3. This is a crazy safari date.
Yeah,
I'll-
this is a. My biggest problem is this is a bad first date, so it's only a 2.
That's a
Yeah,
good
I was gonna
point.
say,
It's a bad-
this
it's
is
a-
a
it's
good date,
really
a
bad
bad
first
first
date.
date.
Exactly. Ding, ding,
that's
ding. Okay, moving on. Different franchise we haven't
Yeah, but
seen
you
yet.
could poach a dinosaur.
You could poach a dino. Life finds a way.
Just like Ness would have done.
Exactly. New
Easy
franchise.
way to find out if you're dating a Republican.
But a
You
franchise.
know, the whole political conversation thing is so passe. Just bring them to a safari and see if they start shooting.
Next franchise, first time it's showing up here, but there's going to be a lot of entries from this franchise. Final Fantasy 15, Mother of Pearl. It's
the Tiki Bar.
Yeah, they say before the World of Ruin, of course. I don't know what that means because I never played 15. Very pretty though.
Before everything goes to shit.
That location fucks.
Yeah,
That's such a
and
good
like here's the interior.
Ooh, yeah, I mean,
Actually, I think the interior is actually kind of boring.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It
the whole
doesn't
thing.
have great vibes.
I think you're getting the like drinks
fine.
from the bar, and then you're like sitting and looking at this gorgeous landscape.
Oh, you're sitting out. Do they have outside seating? If they don't,
Yes,
then
they do.
but-
They do.
okay.
That's also where you take the boat to the water city. I forget the name of.
Kaloha in the chat says it's a seafood restaurant on the beach. In that case, 4 to 5.
4 to 5.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it a 3.
I mean, the vibes and views alone are pretty fucking excellent.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it's a great
beachside
family
seafood
place.
places tend to be the best seafood places.
Yeah.
So
Seafood.
I feel like it's gonna have really
And
good
hey,
food and
if
gorgeous ambiance.
if your date goes poorly, chances are you're gonna find a group of twinks going across the countryside.
Well, I was gonna say the worst part about it is that you're in Final Fantasy 15.
They're-
That's pretty fun.
And you're not doing the cup ramen tie-in.
Yeah. I think this is great. There's nothing else to say about that. Good-
I'm only
good
like
beach.
I'm still only like a 3 with it.
No, I said 3.
I think that's a great place to do
Yeah.
dinner date.
I think that's 3 4s and 2 3s. So
All right,
I will take that. Okay, this one I sent this one in. Next up, Pizza Hut from Crazy Taxi. Remember when you could sit down in a Pizza Hut? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Also, high key, the red translucent cups they used to have ruled. As far
those
as
cups
big
are
brand
awesome.
pizza chains, you could do allow
Oh, you can buy Pizza Tower branded cups like that from Fangamer.
right.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
so good.
Now, when you're sitting
Okay,
in the Pizza
so this
Hut,
is a
do you
regular
hear,
ass
yeah,
Pizza
yeah,
Hut.
Yeah, this is just a
It's
Pizza
just
Hut.
a Pizza Hut.
Like they were in the 90s.
But it's not the one Mikhail Gorbachev ate at. So that brings it down.
No.
Exactly.
Also,
Look, I will
this
obviously
Pizza Hut
go-
has, so just to clarify, this Pizza Hut has not gone out of business and converted to a different restaurant.
Correct.
That still
That
looks
every
like a
time you
Pizza Hut.
see it, still looks like a pizza.
Yeah. Still has the same weird roof, but you're like, that's no longer a Pizza Hut.
What were you saying, Pridge?
Look, I obviously would absolutely go to a pizza place on a first date many, many times. None of them will I ever choose a Pizza Hut for that.
But Pridge,
Yeah.
nobody out pizzas the Hut.
That is
Nobody.
false. Many people have Pizza Hut.
How dare they?
There are many, many places that are capable of out pizzaing.
Do I at least get
Hut.
to take the crazy taxi here?
If you want to, I
Wait,
guess.
is that is scaring my date to death?
Yeah,
because
you,
we
you,
drove
you get in the car and go,
crazy?
take me to a Pizza Hut.
Okay.
And then
You
you, do,
look okay,
and then you
I'm
hit,
in.
then you hit a bunch of cars in oncoming traffic and miraculously survive.
It's a hell of a story. 1 out of 10.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
the
terrible.
adrenaline pumping.
It's terrible. I just thought it was very funny to include that.
Oh no, it's awesome.
Ooh, this next one, I think we're gonna love. That one sushi place from Pokemon Stadium. This is basically just Kura Sushi, but Pokemon
Oh, yeah,
exists?
I mean,
Which is honestly a net
honestly-
gain. You might have to fight off Lickitung for your food, which could be
Yeah, I
an
was
issue.
gonna say, does this sushi place, do they just put you into the ring and are like, fight for your
That's
food?
awesome, actually.
Does this sushi place violate a lot of health codes?
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Hey, honestly, I love this. If there is a competition aspect to it, that might even make it higher for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Now
Hey.
remember, some of the sushi is objectively bad because it makes the
True.
Lickitung sick.
That's true.
So you do have. So this place is actually serving you bad sushi on purpose at times. That's gonna hurt it. I don't like that.
But maybe your date's not going so hot. You see what that tongue do?
That's
No.
true. You get to scout your date's sexual prowess.
I meant maybe you end the day and go hang out with Lickitung.
Oh no.
Oh, you were referring to bestiality.
Yeah, hate that.
It's not bestiality in the Pokemon universe. They're
Shut the fuck
freaky
up,
with it.
Chris.
People are canonically attracted to Lopunny and the one that's a flower.
Stop.
Gardevoir.
No, the other one. With the legs.
Oh.
Sarina.
Serena, yeah. Hey, listen. It's sushi, but also Pokemon exist. Yes, I can get sick, but I think it's a small price to pay. Just look at your food before you eat it.
As someone who has gotten food poisoning while on a date, it's not a price is not worth paying.
No.
No, absolutely zero from me.
What?
I went on a
XAS
date. God. Okay, I don't have a whole lot of dating stories, but this is a dating story. I went out with one girl 2 times over the course of like 2 weeks. Both times I got food poisoning. And I've only gotten food poisoning like 3 times in my life, and 2 of them were with the same girl.
Whoa! Do you
And
think
on the
she
way
was
home
like
from the second one,
purposefully poisoning your food?
no, I don't. On the way home from the second one, I didn't even get home. I had to pull over on the highway and yak. So that I didn't do it in my car. 0 out of 5. Don't want to go to this place.
Look, I'm not a sushi fan, and I don't like the fact that they serve me potentially bad sushi on purpose, so I'm giving this a 1.
I don't want to have to do athletics while I eat.
Yeah.
I was gonna rank this really high. Y'all are crazy.
2.
All right, fine.
The food poisoning thing really brought me way down.
Yeah.
Brianna
In the chat, David, that doesn't sound like food poisoning. That sounds like regular poisoning.
It's really funny. It's a funny sentence. Okay, moving on. Going back to Persona. Every day's great at your Junes.
Every day's great at your Junes.
In Inaba, Junes is an expansive mall that has seemingly every kind of store. In addition, the mall is so popular it gets TV spots, proving what an important location it is to the nearby community.
And like half the people that live in this town also work here.
Yeah. It's like
I know we
it's like
talked
super
about this one a little
Walmart.
bit on a previous stream, but I remembered since then that like department stores in Japan aren't really just a department store.
Yeah, this is
like there are multiple floors and they have like food and they have like a bunch of other stuff. So yeah,
this is like a shopping center that has like a bunch of random stuff in it, restaurants. And
Honestly,
everything. This is a mall date.
Yeah, this is pretty solid for me.
Yeah, it's all day.
You get to talk, you get to like window shop, you find things out about each other.
If you want to go to a movie theater, you can. If you want to go to a bookstore, you can. You got options.
Yeah. I think this is a solid 3.5. Could be 4.
Yeah, I put it at a 3.
I put it at a 3.
3. This is like a perfect
3.
standard date.
Yeah, agreed.
The jingle would drive you insane.
The jingle would drive you insane.
It's like Don Quixote.
Yeah. This is the only time I put 2 things from the same game back to back, but I had to do it because this person made a good joke. The Amagi Inn from Persona 4. People come from all over Japan to visit this inn. The service is amazing. The hot springs are just all right. And you won't be able to take your eyes off the staff, except for Yukiko. She's mid in Persona 4.
How dare you!
Make sure to enjoy your trip to this family-run hidden gem while its successor is still around. Thank you. It was Don Ruby. Oh, hell yeah. This is a terrible first date, but...
This is an incredible date. A absolutely terrible first date.
Yeah.
And if I overheard Yukiko's bitch ass complaining about inheriting the inn, I'd fucking scream at her. You're set to inherit real estate and a very successful hotel. Shut the fuck up!
But if travel / date
Chris
advice,
doesn't care about people's personal dreams and aspirations.
She doesn't have any of those! And I like Yu-Gi-Oh!
2. Probably 1. But
1 for a first date. You don't
One
go
for
to
a
an
first
inn
date.
with hot springs for a first date. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Do you go it once you're like
first date's so weird.
once you're like steadily going out? This is fine.
This is a great first couple's vacation.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
If you are
absolutely.
ever in Japan, either alone or with a loved one, absolutely spring and stay at a hot spring ryokan for a night. You will not regret it.
Okay, going back to Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemon contests. Kind of like a talent show, but for Pokemon. They get dressed up sometimes and do moves to impress judges. Kind of sounds like going to a dog show, but there's more to it.
Yeah.
And I think you'd enjoy it even if you don't know a lot about Pokemon.
I feel like
this one's interesting. This is
Yeah.
like cool.
This is a good
concept.
submission. This is a good submission.
Yeah.
I would hate this, but that's just me.
I feel like in the Pokemon world, this would. I mean, no, this is actually probably pretty good.
This is great.
yeah.
Like
Pretty
if you're,
great,
if you're a
actually.
famous Pokemon contest winner, like people like you're basically a celebrity.
Yes.
This is like going to like a X Factor or like America's
I was
Got
gonna say
Talent.
this is kind of going to America's Got
Yeah,
Talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which-
I'm not gonna. It's not the
I don't know
best.
if that
but
would
it's
be
just-
a first date for me, though.
You can't really
You
talk.
can't talk during it, which is bad.
Yeah.
But presumably, like, you would, if you enjoyed it, you would keep talking at, like, you would, I don't know, go
Yeah,
walk.
I
or
feel
get
like
a
this
drink
is
or something
equivalent to a
after.
movie first date, where like
Yeah.
you don't talk during the thing, but then you grab dinner or whatever,
You grab dinner,
afterwards, and then you
yeah.
talk about it
Mm.
a ton.
In which case, I think that's just like a 3 or even lower because like I think a movie first date is just like kind of lazy.
Oh, I think movie first date is terrible. I think this is better than that. I think you can
Probably
still
your
like
high school.
mumble. Yeah, I think you can still mumble and talk, but definitely more of a conversation starter for later. Assuming you keep hanging out after. 3 out of 5.
I
3 out
give
of
it a
5.
3.
I'll give
Two
this.
for me.
I'll give this a 3.5.
Also, Pokemon are real, which is amazing. So fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, Astral Observatory from Majora's Mask. I don't know what to say. Between how beautiful it is in here, the music, and the fact that you could theoretically look at the stars all night, why would I go on a date anywhere else? Yeah, this is good.
Observatory dates are another like. That's a good date. I don't know if it's a good first date thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't an observatory, but it's like one of those like where they have like the stars and shit on the ceiling, like they project them and all that. Like I've gone on a first date like that. and
I
that was
can't
cool.
remember what those are either, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't recall either.
What are those called?
We have
Planetarium.
Planetarium. Thank you.
Yeah,
Archie.
planetarium.
Yeah, I've gone to a planetarium for a first date.
Oh
It's
yeah,
pretty fun.
that is a good first date.
Is that creep of a professor? Do I got to talk to him?
I mean,
He is there.
He's a nice guy. He
don't
looks
know
weird,
much
but
about
he's
him.
nice.
Is it well insulated? Because I don't want to be cold on a
I was gonna say, Vic, are you cold right now?
Vic's
Yes,
always
I'm
cold.
very cold.
Get
My
warmer.
office is cold. I can't. There's only one heat thing in here.
I'm sorry.
And I can't go turbo.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what?
Explain what going turbo is
You
like.
can't just say I can't go turbo.
Okay. So, I famously,
Go turbo.
like sleeping at a different temperature than Chris.
Yeah.
I usually prefer it much, much, much colder.
Uh-huh.
To the point where it could be like 4 degrees outside and we would have the AC on, otherwise I would be drenched in sweat.
Uh-huh.
So eventually I bought a thing called a bed jet.
Oh, those
and
look cool. Those work.
Oh, that like sucks out the air.
It's like my own personal air conditioner / heating. So there's a button on the remote called turbo. So when I want to get warm and it
You
only
go
lasts
turbo.
for like 10 minutes, I go turbo. And the name of the bed jet is Turbotastic in my phone.
That's incredible.
That's one of those things that has like the little unit and then like the tube that goes under your covers, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly what it is. You get a special sheet.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
want one of
Blows
those.
air.
I will say it's actually like a very impressive piece of technology where like Vic can be an entirely separate temperature experience from my side of the bed. Like it's crazy.
Oh fuck! I need one of those. Okay.
No, it's like really good, and it has helped our sleeping much better because Chris used to shiver.
Vic once opened the window because it was too hot when it was 4 degrees outside.
Yeah, I've done that before too.
Sweating!
I've done that before too.
All right,
Sweating!
back to the task at hand.
This
here.
is solid. 3.5. It very much depends on the person you're on the date with. Also, you spelled observatory wrong.
Damn it! I forgot the R.
Observatory!
Observatory!
This is a 4. This is 4 for me. I love space.
I give this a 4. This kind of stuff's different than your run of the mill and can be pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's a great story too.
If
you
this
go on
were a
second
planetarium, this would be a 4, but it's
Yeah.
not, so it's a 3.
Same.
Next up, going back to Monkey Island, Scumm Bar. It's a cozy pub, seafront, so you can enjoy the sound of the sea as you drink. They also offer food. Also, there is a pub dog and fun atmosphere, plus pirates.
We got a second image here.
Yeah, I got the interior.
No.
Two,
It just sounds like a
one.
There's
dive
literal
bar.
holes in the wall.
There's holes in the wall.
Yeah, this is a loud
I'm giving it
dive
a
bar.
1.
This
Yeah.
seems like the other one, but instead of a novelty location, this one's actually just fucked.
Yeah. This is a 2. Honestly, 1.5.
There's a guy on the chandelier and no one's stopping him. This is
1.
absolutely a 1 or a 0.
1.
Yeah.
It's loud. It
There's
smells
a-
like piss in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Loud. I smell
Also,
bad.
good luck
I
even
can't
recommending a place called the Scumm Bar to your date.
Yeah, she honestly, that's a good point, David. You're
That's
gonna show
rough.
up and she's not gonna be here.
Hey, maybe you want to go down the docks and scum.
Damn. Alright. Next is... Oh, hey. From Sibylla. Cassette Beasts. Falldown Mall. It's like... If going to an abandoned mall is not on your list of top 10 dates, then I guess you won't like this. But if it is, you could not possibly be anywhere better. Tons of abandoned stores, haunting music playing over the PA on loop. Also a deity lurking around who could kill you. But just don't go to the basement. Go to the empty record store. Yay.
Okay, you lost me at there's a deity lurking around.
Yeah,
who could kill
I
me.
was like, at first I was like, this could be a fun exploration, and then I was like, ooh, no, I
Zach,
can't
could
run
you
away.
read that? Could you read that first sentence for me again?
If going to an abandoned mall is not on your list of top 10 date ideas, then I guess you won't like this.
I won't like this.
Yeah, man, there's not much to do at Falldown Mall. The rangers who are like the, police, not really police, but like the defense force of this area basically picked this place clean of anything useful. So it's mostly just a busted down mall with monsters in it and a god in the basement. There is
like most malls.
Yeah, wait, what?
yeah, that's true.
I have been to a basically abandoned mall. There was 2 stores open left in it, and a lot of people.
Cincinnati Mills.
Yes,
That's
it was.
a dead mall.
Yes, it
not
was.
abandoned mall.
And a lot of people walk around there. That's kind of cool, but yeah, weird first date. Also, Crucia in the chat says, "Let's go to an abandoned mall for a first date. Is how you get murdered." And I do agree with that.
Oh, it's how you murder.
This is another bad first date, but could be fun because I did a little bit of urban exploring in college and stuff, and some of it's super fun. There's graffiti and stuff, but also that's a vibe that's probably not a first.
This isn't a 1,
no.
but it's not higher than.
It's a 1.
It's actually it's literally a 0 for me. I have no interest in this.
Yeah, damn.
I can see exploring abandoned places being cool, but it's a terrible first date idea. And this place has a lot of monsters in it.
This is something I would literally only do in a video game. I would never do this in real life.
Yeah, the opportunity for a god to kill me does bring that down to a 1.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh wait, it brings it up for me. No.
Look, you do have to go out of your way to find the god, so you're not going to run into
Exploring
him.
the
on your
entire
goodness.
thing's out of the way.
Just like all real malls, you gotta go out of your way to find God in them.
You don't go out of your way. They're always there, handing out pamphlets.
Trace, one's not a video game that's just going to different malls and fighting gods in them.
Yeah,
That's a
I love
great
that.
idea.
I love that. Up next.
That's a really cool idea. Actually, regional mall gods.
From an abandoned mall to maybe the most opposite of that. Gold Saucer from Final Fantasy VII. I mean, this place fucking rules. An interactive arcade, chocobo racing, a large-scale coliseum, theater, fireworks, a Ferris wheel. I could go on. If there's something you and your date want to do here, it exists. And if not, Big Daddy Dio will make it happen.
Now,
this is if going to Dave & Buster's was fun.
It is
fuck
fun.
you, Dave & Buster's is fun.
Dave & Buster's rules. Zach, do you also have the FF14 Golden Saucer in here?
I do not.
I'll use them interchangeably.
That one's great.
Good.
Yeah,
they're both great.
If it was that one, I'd be like 5 out of 5.
I mean, they're both awesome.
I mean, that's still a 5 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, no, it was a 5 out of 5.
Hell yeah.
No, it's a 4.
It's Dave & Buster's. You can win real money or items, materia. Don't worry about that part.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so the only downside here is this place is probably expensive as hell.
It is expensive.
That's what I was going to say. It's very expensive for a first date.
But most of the mini games are very easy. So like, once you pay in, you're using the tokens. You're making more tokens.
True, that's true. I'm at least going to that arcade fighter to clear the first 3 levels ad nauseum to keep racking up those points.
And I don't remember if it's in the 7 remake, but you can go if it's at 14. You can go to the Chocobo races and gamble.
You can go. Yeah. You can be in the Chocobo races. And stuff.
Fuck yeah!
That's so funny.
This is a great first date.
Yeah, apart from the price being probably really high, I agree. Like,
and there's hot babes. Everyone appreciates hot babes.
I could get you in trouble.
I don't know why the combo of this and the last one made me think of this. Is the Bass Pro Shop pyramid in this list? Because it should be.
Not a video game place, but
yeah, no video game location.
I love where your head's at.
I know it's not a video location.
What if we fought God in the Bass Pro Shop?
I was going to say, imagine what God is in the basement of the Bass Pro Shop pyramid.
I mean, that's Leviathan. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Fuck yeah, Sea King.
That is the great serpent himself, Leviathan. I don't even have to ask. I know that.
Okay, moving on. This one's for David. The Akuda Bar from Beyond Good and Evil. I played enough of this game so far to know it could work as a spot, but not enough to give it a full explanation. So David, be on this stream because it's his job now.
Music in here absolutely fucks. It's a good vibe.
This is propaganda.
Yeah, this is the place that has the propaganda sign.
Oh, that's a good song.
They have a weird public sort of air hockey table that has kind of a fun game to it, and they have a dude who will let you bet money to play what's the thing where you ball and cup game, I guess is what it's called.
Ooh,
that's
ball
really it.
Cup. Huge attraction.
Yeah, huge attraction.
Everybody loves it.
The main thing for this place is there's a resistance group in the that uses it as their headquarters. That's the main thing.
And if you're Vic, the whole bar is in French.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only thing I know about Beyond Good and Evil is that the game was in French and I couldn't make it be English, so I played a good hour of it in French.
I forgot about that.
So
story is so good.
Well, the propaganda song I think is in like Czech or something like that. Is the actual language of most of the song. It's weird. This place is fine. It's not a great date location.
Yeah,
it's really not.
No, I'm not getting. There's not a time to sell me on here. This might be a 2.
Yeah, I think it's a 2. I think it's a 2.
Yeah, no, this is a solid 2 from me too. Yeah. And I fucking love this place, but it's only a 2 for taking.
Like a 1 for me. I don't really remember this location that much.
That's a 1.
Propaganda. Next up, this was a great submission. Shout out to whoever did this. Also, maybe only our second theme park. I'm surprised we're this far on the list. Maybe I backloaded it all with theme parks. Knife Land from Monster Road Trip. Rides included but not limited to 2 free falls, pit full of spikes, the guillotine, you can keep a severed head as memento, the blender, the pendulum, the murder mansion with actual murders, slash and splash, and a bumper cars tournament. Hope you survive.
How dare you not mention the fucking thing in the center of our screen right now?
Dick Smasher.
The Dick Smasher.
Yeah.
This one is interesting because obviously you can literally die here, but everyone in the franchise is like, "Fuck yeah, Knife Land!"
Like, it is also like if you end up romancing someone, that like is your first date.
Yeah.
Like, you spent time talking, but this is your first date.
Yeah, I feel like, wow, the guillotine's literally just a guillotine.
Yep.
It's not even a ride, it's just a literal guillotine.
It's got spots for multiple people.
What if we held hands at the Knifeland guillotine?
You get Knifeland is where you get if you have like max cool or high cool or something like that, right?
Sure.
I can't remember.
Sounds right.
What the stat is.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, I can get into
You're
like...
gonna die here.
You're gonna die here. But I can get into like campy... Also, we're monsters, so like, I don't know.
Hey, if I wanted a first and last date, I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, literally, what? One of the main characters is a ghost.
You know, I'm gonna go
Fair.
unconventional here. This is a go hard or go home kind of date. 5 out of 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess in the context of like the characters in the game, like this is probably like a 4 or 5 out of 5.
I'll go
Going
for it.
as an actual human, this is a 0 out of 5.
Yeah,
I'm good.
as a human, it's a 0. I can't.
I think 4. I think 4 for me.
I mean, if we're doing this by we are also monsters logic, then I mean this place is amazing. It's definitely a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
If I'm a human, yes, it's a 0 because I will die.
Human, it's a 0. I'm not looking to die anytime soon.
This next one's very funny. The Lounge from Virtue's Last Reward. Just a chill place with probably nice drinks. I wrote, also functions as an escape room? Question mark?
Is it a voluntary escape room or
Yeah.
an involuntary escape room?
You're asking a lot of tough questions.
I mean, Chris, mine and Chris's first date was an escape room.
Interesting.
Didn't know that.
That's
Yeah,
it.
very much a without a doubt a 0. Very strong 0.
Oh, this is a 0 escape game.
Man, that's
No.
why it gets a 0.
0 out of 5.
I've never played this game, and this is some Zach ass shit, obviously.
Yeah, Chris, the joke we basically made was that this is an escape room.
Vic and I went on an escape room on our first date.
That's what
That
Dick
is what
said.
Vic said, yeah.
All right, well, I have no further notes.
We also went to a comedy show. We did a lot of things. that
Oh
day.
wow, that's a lot for a first date.
Well,
we
that
went
was
to like Gotham Comedy Club too.
yeah. We went to a restaurant, did an escape room, and then the date was going so well that we decided to say fuck it, let's see if we can get into a comedy show, and did. And I honestly can't recall if any of the comics were good. I don't think
I
they
don't
were.
know either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's kind of a dirty, shitty room that
Yeah.
you're
I mean,
probably trapped in. So
Yay!
A dirty, shitty room.
this is funny, but yeah, 1 out of 5.
1 out of 10.
So 1 out of 10. 1 out of 5. Sorry.
I'd like to escape from this prompt.
Hey. Next up, this is also shout out to the person who put this in. The Cabin from Slay the Princess. They didn't write any notes with it,
Which
so
fucking one?
I improvised a lot to take in with this
This is
one.
chapter 1.
You'll probably be locked in a life or death battle with your date, but neither of you can truly die? Question mark. Also, if you imagine something about them, it probably happens.
You know, one of the underrated things about a first date is that eventually it ends and you get to go home. Which
Well,
like,
if you're going to a cabin in the woods on your first date, it ends, you probably aren't going home.
Yeah.
you know, it's dark.
Yeah.
Also, does this mean I have to hear the narrator? Because fuck no.
Oh yeah, the narrator's gonna be such a bore.
yeah, you do have a
yeah.
wingman telling you to kill your date the whole time.
And then I'm gonna have voices that have opinions on the date.
Yeah.
Kill your teeth the whole time. Yeah, that's really not great.
Yeah.
If I have the
Yeah, you
he's
killed her
gonna
yet?
try to like fucking wingman me in a bad way.
I mean, look at this date location. It's so terrible. You'll probably want to. Killing you would probably be a favor.
You're probably one.
Yeah. 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
Great joke though. Thank you for submitting this.
Thank you. 0 out of 5.
Next we have. I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. The Fengjian Tea House from Mortal Kombat 1. A simple tea house. What else could a girl or boy want?
Fengjian, I believe.
Fengjian?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty confident both of you are wrong, but that's okay.
Great.
Listen, it's a tea house. It looks very nice. I don't know if people are actively ripping spines out.
I was gonna say,
While
is
I'm
that
enjoying
the
my tea?
ambience I want?
Yeah, if we can make the assumption that the Mortal Kombat characters aren't killing each other in the background, like I feel like this place is a pretty solid vibe for first date. Like this is a good coffee shop date.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fengjian. I gotta make sure Bo Rai Cho isn't here because it smells like farts. No, Liu Kang's here though, so this is okay. It's fine. You're in fantasy China, and there's like a scenic overlook, and there's food and tea.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's pretty great.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
As long as the man's not being murdered behind me, I think this place is a great first date.
Yeah.
Well,
I think 4 or
counterpoint,
5.
dinner and a show.
Yeah.
I
I think 4
give
or
this like
5.
a 3.5.
I mean, I'm not typically a tea guy, but I'll enjoy tea.
I feel like you only go here if you and your date.
This also,
like,
this is more of a tea experience. Like you're
That's
doing like
true,
the pouring of the tea on the tea pets and all that action.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give this place a 4. This place
Hell
is
yeah.
cool.
I'd actually. This sounds fun. Yeah, 4.
Okay. Thank you for sending this next one in. The Carnival from that Detective Barbie game we played. It's a carnival. It has a ton of LeBlanc, a Ferris wheel, a never-ending slide, never-ending fun to make sure your date has a good time. Though apparently sometimes boyfriends do disappear here.
Okay, this place sucks.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, it sucks
I
ass.
desperately want to go to understand the ergonomics of that slide.
Oh my god! Shit, I just remembered. If you look at the left, it's the squirt game. Do you remember all the jokes we made about that?
Yeah, I remember this.
Because their
All
bellies
squirting.
get big. You fill the frogs' bellies up with all the squirt, and then
We're aware. We
Yeah.
were there.
yeah. Go watch that video.
I wasn't. I'm glad that I heard about this now.
No, this. Hey, listen. I think this might be the worst theme park on this list. And we had Knife World,
this-
so
It is a literal visual assault on my eyes.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yes, it's brutal.
I think this
I'd
is
give
a
it a
1.
2.
You're right. I should be more. It's a 2.
I think
I won't
despite
die.
the Squirt game's name, it would be fun.
Yeah.
This is you go and you and your date make fun of everything. Carnival.
Yeah.
It was a bad first date, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, still bad, not good.
I could get down with shit talking at Carnival while I'm at it. Next up, from Hades, Elysium. Most peaceful part of the Underworld, nice fishing spots, plus you get free entertainment by watching the arena fights. What could be better for a first date? Go and see the sights of Elysium, watch a gladiator match, and get some fish for dinner.
I don't want to
Bunch
hear
of
all
things
those
trying to kill
heroes
you?
talking about all their accomplishments and shit.
I mean, it depends on where you go, I assume, because like there's people chilling in the stadium.
Yeah, there are just spirits chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Does this assume that we're dead? We're dead, right?
That's true. We can't get here unless we're dead. Or a god.
So it's after death chill date with somebody that we didn't connect with in life.
Or are we god?
Or a god.
Let's say we're on here from we got weird temporary pass to go into Hades from the gods, but we're still living humans.
I mean, if we're not getting attacked, like I feel like this is
I think
alright.
this is a cool
Yes.
spot. I wouldn't call it a good
It's
date
like-
spot.
I guess
No.
it's like you're going to sports if you're gonna watch the Gladiator.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know that I want to watch people kill each other.
Well, I mean they're not
Well, they all
Fine.
because we're already
Yeah.
in Hades. So unless
I
they're
mean,
choosing to reincarnate themselves,
Like
because
when
like
Zachary-
Elysium is like you're fine.
when Zacharias dies, he just like gets puttied into a pool of blood
Yeah,
and pops
yeah.
back up in the other pool. It's still pretty gruesome.
I mean, it's the best spot in the Underworld probably, but I wouldn't want to be here.
Still the underworld.
Yeah.
Still the underworld. Yeah, I'm not necessarily feeling this. Might be a 2 for me.
I'll give it a 2 because at the very least, like I think Greek mythology is cool, and that would be cool to see real and live.
Yeah. Yep, I'm at a 2.
Yeah,
Chris, I see you in the chat. Are you indisposed? Should we keep going? He's
I
pooping?
think he's pooping.
That's what I thought. All right. We'll keep moving. Here's another great one for David. Milla's Mine from Psychonauts.
Oh.
It's a literal dance party, unless you go into that really messed up trauma room.
Yeah, you gotta do a lot to get to that room, so
Yeah,
you're not gonna end up in there.
Also, why does Raz look fucking stoned out of his mind in this image?
Because he probably is.
This child is fucked up.
This whole area is about partying. I'm sure there's party drugs in the air.
That's true. I didn't really think about that when I played this game as a kid. Here's the thing. This is awesome. It's not a good first date spot. I like going dancing, but I would want to get to talk to somebody first. Unless I meet them at the dance party, and then I'm like, oh, hey, we're dancing, whatever. But
you could just dance and talk, and there's other stuff in the mine too. There's a bunch of fun acrobatic things, and her mine has the floaty ball races and stuff like that, which are also fun.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's enough fun stuff in here. I mean, I still don't think this is a great spot, but this is probably a 3 for me. Yeah. And it's all happening in someone's mind too, which means nothing goes wrong if something goes wrong. You just get kicked out.
Yeah, I'll say.
I'll give
3.
it a 3.
Yeah, I'll say 3. I like the 70s aesthetic at least. That's cool. This next one's fun. Splatoon Festival, or Splatfest Festival from Splatoon. It's a huge event with 3 rotating venues of 3 idol bands throughout the day. There's food and merch and paint galore. At the end of the event, there's even a final performance of all 3 bands on floating platforms at the largest venue. Cool.
I think this is another one of those good dates, but not
good first date. Agreed.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, Norador says this looks like a Hatsune Miku concert. It 100% does.
It's entirely. Yes.
I would love to go to a Hatsune Miku concert. Would I want to do it for a first date? Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Vic hates music, so they're gonna fucking give this a 0 out of 10.
I like some music sometimes when it's time for music. It's just
the only time
for
you've been
music.
positive about it was the record bar where you ordered the songs.
I did order 9 to 5.
Yeah,
Because
that's great.
Why wouldn't you?
What a way to make a
But
living.
I do like Epic the musical. I have been listening to that.
I'm proud of you.
I don't like music that is thrust upon me. I only want to listen to the same 6 songs that I know are safe.
I know
put
are
on
safe.
repeat.
The other songs will get you. Chris, do you have any strong thoughts on a music festival?
Like I said, Chad, this is basically the Indian Holi festival, but also it's a huge K-pop concert.
Yeah.
That's cool, but that's a terrible date.
Yeah, I agreed. It's still cool, so 2 out of 5.
I'll give it a 3.
I'm giving it a 1.
I will say the paint splashing's probably pretty lit.
Oh yeah.
I don't want that either.
If you're a squid, if you're a squid or a kid, you'd want that.
Yeah.
No.
It's true. Okay. Oh, this is a fun one. The Lion's Pride Inn from World of Warcraft. The first inn that a human player will come across in the World of Warcraft, famous for being a hotbed for erotic role players on the roleplay
Yeah,
server.
I was gonna bring that up.
Is this a gay bar? Pride? Lions? What's up?
Oh,
Lol.
I mean,
I'd love to go first.
it can be in the
Expose
ERP
me.
realms. the RP realms do have some of that. So
I mean,
yes.
I mean, okay, jokes aside, this is just that fucking one tavern they meet Strider in Lord of the Rings. Who wouldn't want to go in here? Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Look at
that's a
those
good point.
potions.
I mean, it's also just a tavern.
Yeah, and also most of the taverns in vanilla, at least, are all literally the same. Sometimes they're mirrored, but they're literally the exact same.
I mean, listen.
But I think a tavern is fine for a first.
Yeah, I
no,
think this is a
it's
solid
fine.
3. It's
This
not going
one
to get
in particular,
higher, but
there are people doing ERP in the second floor,
That's really
everywhere, all over the place.
This is
I give it
2.5.
3.
David, what's the food situation like?
I mean, mostly
you made this game.
If I remember correctly, most of the foods are like, it's adventure foods. They got ale, they got meat, maybe a veggie here and there, but that's rare.
2.5.
Yeah. Well, they got vegetables, purchase down to a 1.
Look, I didn't go to a place that served vegetables. I literally never leave.
Next up, this was sent in by friend of the channel, Will from Subpixel. Anywhere in Scorn from the video game Scorn.
Oops, all Scorn.
Zach and I had a date here. I'm on my phone, so find your own picture. Fuck you, Will. Hey, listen, this game is based off of the art of
H.R. Geiger.
H.R. Geiger.
So there's penises everywhere.
Yeah.
China.
0 out of 10.
Everything's
This is the joke
fleshy.
answer.
Even the walls are fleshy.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Negative 69 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah. Negative a billion, unless you're into that kind of shit, and then this place is 10 out of 10, baby. For a very specific group of people, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
0.
For everyone else, hell on earth.
Yeah.
0.
Next up, from Metaphor Refantasio, The Greatest Catch Tavern. This is entirely for Chris, since you have a fish tank. You have to catch a fish from a fish tank in the middle of the tavern, and they cook whatever you catch. I couldn't find any pictures of it, and I'm not in a position to go, so take a screens.
Okay,
I got the picture.
The idea of having to fish in the middle of a tavern and then they cook it is some me bullshit.
It's awesome.
It in fact sounds like something from my list. Hey, let's open a restaurant. That being said, for the same reason we gave the whatever the fuck Twinkle Town, whatever the fuck that thing was called, a low score, we have to give this a low score. The fish aren't gonna be having it. It's a loud tavern, although that fish tank looks dope.
Oh, this is a 4 out of 5. This is great.
This is like a 3 for me.
It's
like,
an
I feel like
activity.
I
in a
guess
restaurant.
in theory I can use magic to help catch the fish.
like the layout of this place is cool. I like
to
this
see
place.
this place.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Because I hate the combat system, but 2.
I'm still at like a 3.
I'd give this. This is still just like a 3 for me.
Yeah,
I will say
3. If your date doesn't like the smell of fish, you're gonna have a bad time.
this one's a bit of a gamble too, because like it's you're there on a date, but what if you can't catch a fish?
And you're not eating.
That's embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing.
I'm sure they have like pity fish, or they'll
Pity
just fish
fish?
for you if you're incompetent.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you can still order fish from this place. I don't think it's the only way you can get fish here.
There's a man standing there, just arms folded, like gotta catch a fish, motherfucker.
Oh, and based on like one of the voice lines on there too, it sounds like they do sushi with fish directly from the tank too. That sounds potentially good. Or hey, don't do that with salmon, y'all. You will get sick and die.
It could be like one of the goblin folk eating it or something.
Arthur makes a good point in the chat. The first fish you fish up is likely an ugly, questionably edible one. Bring your eat anything elf girlfriend, and it'll kill.
True.
Shout out to you.
Oh wait,
Arthur.
yeah, but wait, you can't date in this franchise. So how's anyone going on a first date here?
Lol. Got him. Next up, another game that we've played on the channel. Ghost Trick. It's the Chicken Kitchen.
Yes.
Just
Let's go.
Just don't go there at any time during the day. The plot of Ghost Trick takes place, and you'll probably be fine.
Yeah, but say the Chicken Kitchen is just a restaurant.
Yes. However,
Damn good fried
I
chicken
haven't seen much of
restaurant.
Ghost Trick.
Kind
Doesn't
of-
someone like drive a van through it or something?
yes.
Yeah, don't go here during the day. Just don't go here during the day.
Yeah, so they only, as far as we're aware, they only serve whole chicken, which is awesome, objectively.
That's too much.
Well,
And
you can see a photo of the menu right there.
yes, and the
One item.
waitress delivers it to you on skates while wearing a
Skates,
big
yeah.
chicken hat, which fucking rules. But also, it's like kind of swanky. It's really
Yeah,
all
there's
over
an
the place.
upstairs bar where you can still only
the
get
bar?
giant fried chicken, but it's
Yes.
a
Bar is
nice
nice.
bar.
It's got this artistic, jazzy aesthetic.
Yeah.
The music's good because it's Ghost Trick.
Yeah.
The bartender looks like that. Like I don't know. Like for a dinner date, this is pretty solid.
Yeah, no, this is solid.
I guess.
There's a giant chicken
3.
chandelier. Thank you, King Kieran. Yes.
There is a giant
Make
chicken
it a double
chandelier.
date. Bring somebody to help you finish the whole fucking chicken.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's one chicken per person, motherfucker.
Oh, God.
There's a chicken minimum in this bitch.
You know what? Leftover chicken's versatile. That's fine. I'll do it to go bag.
Chicken salad.
That's a gigantic suitcase.
Honestly, I'm assuming that the chicken is insanely good.
Isn't there like a person in that suitcase or some shit?
I mean, like every character, like
Yeah, I remember.
all the characters talk about this place like it's good shit.
Yeah,
This is a 4 out of 5.
Lynn is
for me.
literally like shoveling the chicken into her mouth. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
This is a place to be in the
I'd
Ghost
say
Trick universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
4.
Hell yeah.
3 for me.
Hell yeah.
4.
Nice. Moving on from here, we have, this is a great joke answer, thank you. This platform from the Highrule Castle stage in Smash Bros. Things can get hot down there.
Why is there a hitbox?
I added
that specific
I added
platform, yeah.
Not the whole stage.
Not the
Yes.
stage.
No,
that
It's
platform.
that area.
Yes.
Okay, well that's a 0.
Once you
Honestly,
get down there, nobody's going home.
it depends who I'm there with. Am I edge guarding? What's going on?
Yo, if your date's gonna edge you on the first date,
No. They're stopping you from edging. They're guarding the edge.
no.
Oh.
Wait, never mind.
Does that mean you're... Never mind.
Yep.
Wombo combo out of 10.
Funny joke answer out of 10.
That ain't Falco out of 2.
Yeah, very good. 10 out of 10. Whoever, 10
Insert-
out of 10
insert
joke.
Zach-
Whoever did that.
Insert Zach recognizing Falco's penis here.
Yeah. Next up, heading back to Persona. This time 3 with The Mall from Persona 3. Come here and hang like it's 1989. This Persona 3 mall has several hangout locations depending on your mood. Trying to relax? Hop over to Be Blue and get a calm massage. Looking for entertainment? Karaoke's always running. Want to dance the night away? Our club runs as late as you do, with a private VIP lounge. Don't forget to grab a bite to eat after all is said and done. Come on down to Port Island's greatest commodity.
So you got options. That's the main thing here.
Good.
And to be fair, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great like multi-purpose mall.
Wait, aren't these 2 separate locations?
Well, whoever sent
Take a
this
picture?
sent both of these, so I just put them in because I didn't play Persona 3.
Wait, I'm trying to remember. Don't you have to travel to different areas to get these 2
No,
different places?
I think you're right. The second one you're looking at here is what I'm thinking of, with Be Blue, and the karaoke bar is also here.
Okay, well
Yeah.
then it's this one.
They are separate.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Don.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. It was only this year I
you're-
played this game. So
I
I was trying
was-
to
Hey, this is
remember,
cool.
I was just trying to remember the game.
I mean, the karaoke seems like a pretty solid one.
Yeah. Massage, probably not.
Massage
happening.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Not doing a massage on the first date. Not doing that.
There's also just like food here. You can walk around. It's solid.
Yeah,
That's a 3.5 or 4.
It's 3.5. Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
above
3.5.
average mall.
3.5. Moving on. Oh, hey, this was also on the thumbnail. The Honeybee Inn from Final Fantasy VII.
There it is.
The live shows are incredible. They've got drinks, amazing outfits, buff guys, hot girls, and on the right night, Cloud Strife. Just maybe don't think about the fact that it's also a brothel run by Don Corneo.
Is it a brothel to the public though? No. It's only if you're in the know, right?
I think in the original version, it was more straight up just a brothel.
In the original, there was no show. It was just a
Yeah.
brothel.
So-
But in the remake, it's not
it's the Grand from Yakuza 0 and also kind of a brothel a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it's still like it's an exclusive club typey thing for both of them. Like you have to have a pass to get in and stuff like that. But while
I mean,
while it
it's
is definitely
hell of a-
still a brothel, it's better in remake.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a show, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Show
Is it
very
the kind of show you want to go see on a first date?
Exactly.
Well,
That's
I think the show is like a part of it, and then you get to sit and drink and eat. And
I
chat.
thought you were gonna say then you get to pay a sex worker.
Well, then if
If the date goes bad,
if the date goes really well, you got something. And yes, Zach, if the date goes bad, you got something else.
options. Got your
Options.
open.
This is just okay. Probably this is just an awkward first date. Spot.
Agreed, 100%.
It's so wild first date spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This makes me think of the scene in...
If you could just have the stage show without everything else, it would probably be great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still...
This feels like going to a burlesque show.
I was going to say, it's still effectively going to a burlesque show on a first date, which is a bad choice.
Which is a really bad choice.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, as much as the show's cool, no thank you.
Yeah. 2 out of 5.
2.
Yeah, 2 out of 5.
Sure.
Don does make a good point. It is the slums. You don't have a whole lot of other options.
It's true.
So...
Yeah, wait, how does this place operate in the slums? Look how decadent the shit is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
It's where the rich people come to do brothel things.
Exactly.
That's how they afford it.
Sure.
This is a very funny one. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Honestly, animatronics are cool. Pizza is cool. As long as you're not there after dark and stay far enough away from the machines, you'll probably have a good time.
So Chuck E. Cheese.
It's a Chuck E.
worse.
Cheese.
Yeah, animatronics can be cool, not these ones.
I would say a Chuck E. Cheese, but better.
No.
No, 0.
There's fucking people inside the
Yeah,
animatronics.
well, you don't know that.
I guess they would.
0.
Hey, real quick advice for everyone watching. If you're of the age that you're watching our videos, you probably shouldn't go to a Chuck E. Cheese anymore. Just gonna give you some solid baseline advice there.
Unless you are bringing a child there. It's
Right, unless you're
like-
there for a child's birthday party, please do not go to a Chuck E.
That's
Cheese.
true. Chad is saying the pizza is canonically very bad, too.
Oh,
just
that's
like
not
Chuck E.
good.
Cheese.
Yeah. All right,
Well,
yeah.
this is a 0,
Yeah,
man.
this is a 1 out of 5.
It also sucks.
Hey, animatronics are cool. They are not wrong about that. I think animatronics are
Not those
fascinating
ones.
to watch.
They're
What are they-
fucking
like, the
terrifying.
These ain't the country band jamboree.
Yeah.
They're
Even
freaks.
the freaking Chuck E. Cheese animatronics aren't cool. The animatronics at like theme parks can be cool.
Didn't they get rid of those? Isn't it just a dude in a mouse suit now?
It might be now. I don't know. I just know from my childhood. I never thought they were
Just
cool.
some creep in a mouse suit?
Kind of scary.
Yeah, but they redesigned the mouse and he's ugly now.
Charles?
Well, actually, he's less ugly now, and that's the problem.
Damn.
Charles should be a freak.
Agreed. Next up, hey, somebody mentioned it earlier. It's the Cabaret Grand from Yakuza 0.
Hey!
It's Tokyo before the bubble economy burst. It's a beautiful cabaret club with amazing live performances, and Goro Majima is the best host of all time. If your date is bad, you can try to romance him instead.
This is a terrible place to bring a date.
Yeah, same exact thing as
Honeybee.
the Honeybee.
This is a host club. Like they're gonna sit you with some scantily clad ladies.
Oh, you're right. It is a host club. Well, but
It
some people don't. Oh no, you're right. I think
No.
most people are going with. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actively worse.
Actively worse. Although you might get to see a sweet fight
Yeah, you might get to see Goro Majima kick the ever-loving shit out of a man.
while the band plays, and it's awesome.
Yeah. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 5.
Yeah, pretty terrible.
Yeah.
We'll go on at a 5
You-
on that
You
one.
also have a decent chance of being embroiled in some sort of Yakuza plot, and you
Yeah.
don't want to end up there.
No, you don't want to be in that.
Oh, you're right, Don. He doesn't beat anybody up. He just dodges the whole time. Okay. I'm pretty sure this one was Sevilla. Witchy World from Banjo-Tooie. I know it looks haunted and cursed and full of jerks, but no, it's fine. Look at it. You get the circus.
Pretty sure it's all of those things.
You get the circus, Western World, Spaceland, the horror tunnel full of sharp teeth and doors that try to crush you, a cool driving location that might end your life, ticket machines that fire projectiles. Honestly, if you get around the hostility, it's so much fun, especially since you can get turned into a van.
No.
I should play
I'm good. Granted, this still sounds better than the Meat Circus from Psychonauts, but not by a lot.
Yeah.
This feels 0-0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
this is actively the bad theme
The
park.
more words that were said, the more zero it became.
Am I a Kodiak bear in this instance? It does change things a little bit. What I done.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Oh, hey, another theme park, but a good one. Wondaria Park from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Are you kidding? Look at this place. It's bright and colorful. Look at all those rides. It's cute little animals running around. We're not going to worry about that this is a land where humans ascended to a higher plane, leaving their animal companions behind in the process. Roller coaster.
Ooh.
You
I
sold
was
me
gonna be
with roller
existentially
coaster.
terrified, but then you told me there was a roller coaster.
Honestly,
I
that
mean,
looks
it
like a great roller
fun
coaster.
theme park.
Yeah, this theme park's actually pretty.
Like it looks fun.
Definitely a better theme park than most of the other ones.
I think this is the only good theme park we've had so far.
Just watch out for Kirby.
You don't want to get sucked on your first
Yeah,
date
that's true.
by not your date.
It'd be really embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, it's still a theme park, which I think I kind of have mixed feelings on, but 3.5.
Theme park first dates are very popular
they-
here because
but
of Disneyland.
This
but,
is a good theme park.
Yeah, this is a 4 for me.
And there's like no lines because everyone's gone.
Wow.
They're all ascended to a higher plane. It's like a 3 for me, but it's just because I don't like theme parks that much.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go with 3.5.
Okay. Next we have This City. Kana Award from Raincode. It's an average city in terms of attractions, but it has a few downsides. The only food is meat buns. It's always raining, and murders happen semi-frequently.
5 out of 5 looks great.
This got cut off, but it's also basically a police state.
Oh no!
Yeah, this.
Also, I'm not gonna say that's major endgame spoilers for that. But yeah, hey, it's a shitty city. Don't go here.
Yeah, Kanai Ward is maybe the most depressing city that exists.
Yeah.
Great place to take your cyberpunk photos and leave.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're Carl, go be a choom. But otherwise,
I'm like, if you live there, then like the meat bun place is probably a 5 out of 5. But that's like the only reason you go.
I'm not going anywhere for just meat buns. On a first date, that's insane.
Yeah,
also, high key, don't eat the meat buns.
yeah, don't eat the meat buns.
Wink, wink. Moving on. This is a fun one. Flower Dance Festival from Stardew Valley. It's a cute outdoor dance festival. What's not to like? And you can also find out if your crush actually likes you or not. And if they don't, if they don't now, you at least score relationship points with just about everybody else in town.
Literally, the only downside about this is going here as a first date with all like the summer or not summer, like spring and love and pairings things is like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a lot of pressure on that for a first date.
I'd rather eat the soup with the underpants in it.
I would not.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I think that's cute. It's a little midsummer, but
What is there to the festival other than the dance?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's
all the
just-
Stardew festivals have like food and everyone in town just like gathering and chatting and stuff. So.
yeah, you get to talk to everybody.
You can buy
you get
a
heart.
a special scarecrow.
Yeah, there's special seasonal goods.
Yeah, it usually has a special seasonal scarecrow.
1 out of 10.
Yeah.
2 out of 10.
I'd give it like a 2 or a 3.
I'll give it a
three.
Even it's a chill park date if nothing else.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. 1.5. I don't give a fuck.
Coming into the final four.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wait, I mean,
Wait, where's all my Final Fantasy X ones?
I didn't put them. You didn't send them to me.
Whatever.
You can put-
Didn't make the cut, Chris.
You want me to put a what's it called, blitzball game in here?
Yeah, I had a blitzball game. I had riding the shoe puff. I had that tree they had sex by in the woods.
Yeah. That's just the tree from Tulip. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, the sex
Oh
tree.
god, that's true.
that's the backstory.
Yeah, he was just watching them the whole time. All right, moving on. Twilight Town from Kingdom Hearts. It's always in twilight, which gives pretty lighting to the already amazing scenery. You can sit atop a clock tower eating sea salt ice cream, the local delicacy. And you can declare squatters' rights in a mansion, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like Twilight Town seems kind of chill.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's pretty. You can go count those stupid stairs.
It's what I imagine it would be like if you could just like take a date to like a cool European city.
Yeah, but
That's
also
true.
like I don't want to have to deal with any of the people that live there. No, wait, we totally owned those lamos.
You don't want to hang out with Cypher?
No, I don't want to hang out with Cypher.
Ridiculous. He's so cool.
But what are you gonna do when your summer vacation is over?
I guess my summer vacation
is
over.
I mean, again, if it's just like a cool, it's weird, like a whole town being like a date.
Yeah,
spot.
it feels a little. Yeah, it feels like a little much like a whole entire town.
But like honestly, if you just kind of walked around downtown Twilight Town with the fucking ice cream, pretty solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably have a good time here.
See some kids skateboarding, fucking
3.5.
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Next is the SS Hook from Overboard. Okay, maybe a long cruise isn't a great first date, but it seems like there's lovely company aboard. And look, you can see dolphins.
Wait, what's that over the side? Are those dolphins?
Very funny joke. Terrible first date though.
Terrible first date.
We'll go on a cruise for your first
Now,
date.
a lot of people do hook up on cruises.
Now, I would also argue maybe wait a couple more months into your relationship before you go on a cruise with someone.
Yeah.
Good place to do a wedding vows renewal.
Yeah.
Great place for weddings.
Yeah, great. Great place to invite your podcast friends for a vacation.
Amazing spot to bring a Bibble costume on board. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope
I'm
you
gonna
get arrested.
regret asking you to officiate, aren't I?
I hope they open your bag at fucking customs and they're like, nope, jail.
Nope, right to jail.
I'm like, they're like,
Right.
why do you have this? I'm like, it's a sex thing. It's really embarrassing. Don't ask me.
It's a sex thing.
You
Well, we
say
assume, sir, we assume
tell them
that.
you're furry, and they just are like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You along with half of all IT people in the world.
Wow.
We don't want CrowdStrike to go down again. Carry on, sir.
Yeah, just say I work at IT, so I have to have this.
I'm required by law.
Next one, Vic will probably have to explain if this is good or not. Liyue Harbor from Genshin Impact. It's gorgeous.
It looks pretty.
It looks
as
very
hell.
pretty.
Very
Honestly,
pretty.
the
Leeway,
vibes
right?
aren't. It's leeway.
Okay.
And it's honestly not bad. I'd go here. The food's good.
Yeah. There's fireworks.
There's lots of hot women.
Yeah.
There's some
Genshin.
storytelling.
Now, question: do you have to pay to randomly get a date to go on with? You maybe get a 5-star date. Maybe you get a 3-star date.
Okay, well I already have all the 5 stars that would come from this area.
Wow.
Yeah, how many
So it
free
doesn't
polls do I
matter.
get here?
Yeah. Honestly, I like.
Will the Chinese government yell at me if my date isn't manly enough of a man and looks too much too feminine?
If my
It's
twink is too
actually, like,
twinky.
It's a really gorgeous area, and on during the lantern rite, it's super pretty. So 5 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, I assume this is like going to like a festival.
Yeah, like,
It is just a city again, is the thing.
It is just a city.
Yeah, but it's a pretty.
It's really good. I'll give this a 4.
I'll give it a 4.
This is the equivalent to going and this is a very California thing, but like going to Santa Monica Pier as like a date. Like technically, it's just
Yeah.
Santa Monica, but like
Can't relate.
4.
Mm-hmm. All right. Final one. Fortunately, he couldn't be with us, but he's here in our hearts. The Milk Bar from Majora's Mask. Take Jason here and he'll propose on the spot.
Yeah.
Jason
No.
on 10.
if you take a date here, they are going to assume you have a fetish.
Yes.
Oh.
You know, I'll take that. I'll take that one step further, Dave. If you take a date here, you have a fetish.
I mean, it's a really good way to find out if your date is lactose intolerant.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because there's no other way to do that, like asking them.
No. Why would, what? No.
Why would you ever ask that?
Listen, canonically they have live music, which is awesome. Also, it's hard to see from this picture, but the bar is like cowhide topped, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, that's not cool.
It's bad for cleaning.
The whole place smells like milk.
I was like, that's gonna be awful for like bacteria. No, thank you.
3.5.
The amount of people that have spilled milk in this restaurant. And I'm crying about it.
2.
One. Why would I go to a milk bar?
The milk
If
is
you're going with
alcoholic.
Jason.
I mean, if they also have cereal, I'm like there. If they also have cereal.
No, there's a cereal
This
place
is a
next
good
door,
purpose
and you're
spot.
definitely not allowed to BYO.
Well, there was a place like this in London when I was studying abroad in, I think it was Camden Market, where it was just milk and cereal, and it was like pretty great.
Can we
But it was really
can we open a
expensive.
designer cereal restaurant?
I bet you. Yeah, I actually bet that would do really well.
Terrible. Move on. This sucks.
I love it. 10 out of 10.
It's also in a dark basement where I drink my fucking milk.
Yeah. With live music.
Yeah, Beck, it makes sense that they're all
Speakeasy
gone
vibes,
now.
just-
Yeah,
salt.
yeah.
Still just milk. Oh, you can see Zach's dad playing Blotcher at the table there.
He hasn't stopped. All right, that's all the ones I got.
Did you keep track of like what was our best of the night?
Not at all.
Nice.
I feel like Gold Saucer and LeBlanc.
Cafe LeBlanc and Gold
Yeah.
Saucer probably goes up there.
Cafe LeBlanc for a low-key date, Gold Saucer for we're going
which
big.
I like that those were two of our top ones
Yeah,
because they're
definitely.
very distinctly different.
And they're both from Japanese RPG franchises.
Yeah.
Where you date people, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah, it's true actually.
That's gonna do it for our video game locations that would be a good first date spot. Let us know in the comments down below which opinions you agree or disagree with, and also let us know which locations you wish we would have rated, because I'm sure there's a lot more that you can think of that we can't. But until then, you're all the best, and we'll see you whenever you see us next time. Goodbye.
Well, bye.
Bye.